Hi friends, welcome to Forge of Lore, where we talk about Dungeons and Dragons. This here, friends, is what we like to call a long rest, where we sit back, regain some hit points, and chat about all the craziness that has happened in Chapter 1 of the Saga campaign. Now, we've collected some questions in our Discord, discord.forgeoflore.com, and we'll be taking questions from chat as well. So chat here live, be sure to use the channel point redemption so that we make sure we get your questions. But enough babble! I know we're all ready to get right into it, fam. So let's start off with our beloved dungeon mistress, Emmy.
Oh, God.
Emmy. Let's start with, how weird is it going from a player in Skald to dungeon mistress in Saga?
Very, very weird. I enjoy both roles. I enjoy both roles immensely because I like being a player and kind of figuring out what makes a person work and how they would develop over time and the lessons they kind of need to learn. I think that's super fun. But as a DM, I fucking love coming up with stories and coming up with connections and things that other people might enjoy. Especially, like, it's everything I've written is for you guys. Like, I think once you finally have answers, you might appreciate the work that I've put into it.
I already appreciate it.
But seriously, being a DM has been one of the most incredible experiences of my entire life. I told my dad this morning that Saga, up to this point in my 35 years of age, is my biggest accomplishment, the thing I am most proud of. I was like, I know that sounds ridiculous, but here we are.
It's a big thing. Like, I remember when we finished Skald, I was like, I did, like, I mean, we all did, but, like, my story, like, that was a huge thing. Ray, 7 gold to the party. Lovely. Write it down, Emmy.
I am writing it down. You sweetheart.
Just a reminder, every
no
one bit
motives.
equals 1 gold for the rock lickers. I'm calling it now. It's the rock.
Stop it. Okay. Stop. Viv's gonna fire you.
No.
Oh,
Steve,
no.
Steve, listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
I will, if I have to, walk all the way up.
Yay!
I would walk
good old
500
Indiana.
miles to slap you in the fucking face. Anyway.
That was platinum right there, babe.
Okay, I'm tempted for you to continue just to see Ray in person again.
It'd be worth it.
Maybe soon. Maybe.
So, moving on. Let's move on to the players. This is for everyone. We'll go down the line. But how do you guys feel about, like, your character and how they fit in the group dynamics in general? How's your character feeling about being part of the group? Hey, Cookie Mon! Oh, thank you, friend.
Thank you, Cookie Mon.
Sludge, hey. And we're gonna start with Tyler.
Oh, with me? Oh, well. Well, I just don't know how I fit in yet. No. It's been interesting with Bran. He's more or less been, I want to say an outsider or a loner, but he prefers to do things by himself. So being with a group of people has been a little bit of a learning curve, and perhaps this is the learning curve that he needed to get out there. So, yeah, it's a lot of observing, a lot of figuring out what's actually happening, and seeing the interactions with other people. So,
Nice.
That's mostly where Bran's at right now.
Yeah. All right, Josh, how about Julian? How's he feeling about the group? How's he fitting in?
He is literally terrified. Julian really, it's only been, what, like 7 in-game days?
9.
7, 8,
9, yeah.
Yeah, so we're going on a week, and he spent the last year alone, right? Doesn't trust anyone. He doesn't even know who he is, right? So he's just still kind of, I mean, he's shared a lot in the past 9 days with you guys, more than he has with anyone in a whole year. So I guess that should say something about how he feels and trusts you guys so far. But he's still very guarded. Very guarded, and we'll see what happens in the next.
Someday we'll figure out his deal.
Maybe.
Someday.
Yeah.
Ray, how's Gwen feeling about the whatever we are?
Again, I think Gwen, through her years, has worked with other people, has done jobs for the band Fae, has, working with strangers is fine. However, this is the first instance where, even if by force she is having to actually trust people, it's the first probably example of just being in a situation where, again, you either trust the people you're with or you're going to go crazy. And so I think that's kind of where, based on the interactions that she's had so far, it's still a long way to go, because I still feel like there's parts of her that are still guarded. And so it again, like Josh said, it's been 9 days, and it's like, whoa, y'all already know one of my largest secrets that have
They're like, no one else knows.
Part of my entire existence. So fuck, I guess either you're my friends for life or I have to kill you.
Noted.
You know too much.
Noted. As far as Ivor, honestly, Ivor's along for the ride. He's kind of a people person in that he'll get along with anyone as long as you're not an asshole kind of thing. Then he'll put you in his plate or in your place. But so far he's kind of having the time of his life. He likes kind of adventure and has like kind of curiosity about the Melandria proper, the mainland. He's still pretty new to the culture. So you guys are teaching him a lot about Melandria and Melandrian culture that, like, for example, how to fish a fish. So he's enjoying it. He likes you guys. We are best friends.
It looks like we've got our first.
Yeah, I was
redemption.
getting there.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just.
I'm hosting now. Look at me. I'm the captain
didn't
now.
know if you saw
I did.
it.
I get
Captain.
Notifications.
I get notifications.
The power, guys. The power.
Thank you, Ray.
I
I love
the
you.
power
Oh,
of this seat.
Okay, so I'm taking it back over. All
But
right.
First, before we get to that question, I'm gonna bring it back to Emmy, since she, wants to be in control. Well, I'll get there. Don't you worry. We actually have a question from our Discord for Emmy, D-Emmy, if you will, from Backstage Bard. I don't know who that is, but they say, has the campaign gone how you thought it would so far, or have we, as your cast, surprised you and taken a different direction than expected?
For the most part, it has gone how I expected. But there are several major things that have happened that I did not see coming, including Gwen discovering her ability as early as she did. But Ray made some fucking amazing rolls. Josh has delved more into Julian's stuff than I expected as well. For instance, the moment in the Inside Academy with Gwen, that took some prep work that I wasn't expecting to do just yet. I'm trying to think. There was a couple more things that were like really, really shocking. Ivor's line of questioning last episode that led to talk about the blue-haired man.
Oh my god.
I did not see that one coming
It started
at all.
with touching the mask. That's all it was.
Yep. And Tyler fucking killed me with the reveal of Bran's voice.
Oh my
I
god.
fucking
I died.
to this day
Me too.
when I see that moment, in the first episode, I fucking lose it every time because it just was so unexpected.
Well,
Oh my god.
Well,
And-
what else can I say? It just kind of came out there.
every time Iffy and I talk about Brandon, it's
Well,
well.
Well,
I love it so much.
All
Yeah,
right.
you guys have definitely taken it in some different directions from what I was anticipating, but in a good way.
Nice. All right. Oh, I didn't realize we have a question from chat. This one's for each player. What is your favorite theory to identify to the identity of the blue-haired man? And you know, we'll start with Ray this time.
And this was from OG Lava Kitten.
Yeah, it's from OG. Sorry, thank you.
God damn it. Gwen is really tired of meeting people that apparently have so much bigger importance than they recognize. I think it was one of those things like in the moment where we're shaping him and all of a sudden Emmy's like, Gwen, you know who this is? Like, the fuck? The fuck I do? And so, right now, the only theory that I could even muster up that doesn't make sense though, but makes sense, is that he was a peacekeeper.
Ooh.
Oh, the blue-haired
Because-
man?
Yeah.
What
that'd
was
be
he
the only
doing battling
theory I
in the
have right now.
desert?
Because here's the thing. Here's why I'm saying. If we're going off of story and like what we know about Peacekeeper, has gift, holds on to gift until right person is, has gift dies, gets passed gift on to somebody else who holds it until it's passed on to the actual intended person. So either this person was a peacekeeper or was the person carrying the on to give it to Ivor, which makes Ivor the peacekeeper.
Is
I
Ivor
don't know.
peacekeeper now?
That feels so
new
dangerous.
rules for Melandria. Free pie for everyone,
You're all
especially
fucked.
Ivor.
I don't know. But again, it seems like whoever this person was, hero who has an ability they were able to seemingly pass on to Ivor even in death. So
Yeah.
so you're saying like the Peacekeeper's keeper, the guy
Yeah,
who
the
handles the
Peacekeeper keeper.
on.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. But again, that just makes Ivor the peacekeeper, which is fucking hilarious.
Yes,
That
Ivor
is
likes
so
this
funny.
theory. Josh, I mean, you kind of know it's the person in your mask or whatever, or a person in your mask.
I
but
have
what do you think?
no idea, honestly. I thought I knew what the entity was in my mask. I'm at a loss. I have
now
no
there's
fucking
two.
idea.
At least.
Yeah, I do not know, and I can't really explain what I thought it was without giving spoilers.
Yeah. The devil. Got it.
The important thing is Josh is very confused
Baffled.
as the rest of you. So
Hey, that's very important.
What the fuck? How the fuck? Who the fuck?
It's me. It's me. I'm him.
it's us.
Tyler?
We are him.
I honestly have no logical idea, but I'm going to just throw out a theory of
Oh, yes.
Maybe. So I'm assuming the manning the man happened in the unclean desert.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it was somebody who either voluntarily signed up or was captured and was experimented on by the technocrats.
Ooh.
Trying to bind a soul or trying to wield magic in that case. I immediately thought curse, and curse got transferred from one to another.
Yeah.
But
We haven't
You
heard
know.
much from the technocrats yet, so that is
No, we
that
haven't.
is a good
Because I'm
point,
still working on
Tyler.
their map.
yeah, I mean, but that's because
That's not why.
I know more about the story than I should.
Sure.
Ooh,
Probably.
yeah.
No,
Tyler
you know
knows
just the right
backstory.
amount. It's good. He knows some.
Some. I have no idea. Like, had no intention for the guy that when I wrote that Ivor got it from a dead body on the battlefield. Like, it's not even like necessarily someone Ivor killed. You know, it's a big battle. Everyone's killing everyone. It's just afterwards he was kind of scavenging and looting and touched a guy and the tattoos jumped up on him. And
A
so
battle, you say? Battle, you say?
Yeah.
There's a battle involved in this?
battle.
Oh, I didn't
oh,
know
that's
that.
all there is in the desert.
That's
Yeah.
the desert is all battles.
Yeah.
There's 3 tribes constantly warring against each other to take territory, but I'm gonna give you guys 2 exclusives tonight about the
Ooh.
blue-haired man.
Oh shit!
Everyone shut the fuck up! Shh.
First of all, most importantly, number 1 thing, he is important. And
Well, that's
secondly, timeline is important.
I will say, I think he's mentioned when it happened. It was about 50 years ago.
About the time Mudbones and Slick James disappeared.
I just made that connection. Good job, Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
Son of
Tyler's
bitch.
the first one to make that connection as far as I know.
Son of bitch.
So, was that particular cairn they were digging out, was that the cairn we were at, or was that a cairn in the desert?
No, it wasn't in the desert, but it
No,
wasn't
you
the
guys
cairn
haven't
we
been to
were
the
at,
desert.
right? It
No,
wasn't the
I
same
know
cairn.
we haven't been.
Wait,
But the
what-
cairn we were
sorry.
at, was it the cairn
From the
we were
prequel.
at that was already...
Oh. You're talking about
No.
what happened to Mud and James.
Yes.
Is
Oh,
it
yeah,
the same
yeah.
cairn? No.
Is it the...
She
the one we're
she told
currently in?
you that the cairn that they were at was outside of Scorvos Lake, which is also in region 4, but it's like way more north from the Grit Mountains.
Hmm. Would we
Interesting.
know
Ray, I see
whether or
your
not...
face.
Would we know whether or not there was an explosion and about that timeline?
Yeah. I mean, probably with history checks, some of you probably would be aware of that. Some of you maybe not.
See, now I'm confused.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah, so they don't know, and I'm not going to say it, but you and I decided on an age for Gwen. And according to said timeline, some things don't line up there, and I'm excited to see what that means.
Uh-oh. Yeah, because Ivor's about 90. 90-something, 93, I think.
Madam?
Yes.
And he got him when he was about 40. Like, in his 40s. So it was about 50 years ago.
Yep, that makes
Yep.
no sense, but also my
Son of
mind is
bitch.
breaking.
OG
Oh,
90
shit.
is actually pretty young
Young
for Luxodon.
They lived to like 400.
They lived to a couple hundred, I think, but
can't-
they don't even
looked this
mature until
up.
they're like 40 or 60.
450
So
years
what's
old.
your excuse then?
I will never grow up.
His excuse is pie.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, OG. And again, chat, feel free to submit questions using the channel point redemption, but we're gonna
Y'all
move.
are already getting exclusives. Sorry, Steve.
Love
Go ahead.
it. All right. Let's go to some player specific things, shall we? Let's start with Josh and Julian this time.
Shit.
Oh shit. So let's see. It's been made clear that Julian only remembers like the last year or so of his life. Without spoilers, do you, Josh, know anything about what has happened to Julian before that? Like, how much do you know, and how much are you finding out? Like, oh my god, what the hell?
Oh, I know quite a bit about from what I've written. I wrote like 63 pages of
A literal
lot.
novel.
Yeah.
Not surprised.
So
I think I wrote a paragraph.
I, Josh, know a lot, but what's weird is I wrote Julian as knowing only what he has picked up in the last 365 days. So
Yeah.
while I know everything, Julian does not. He scraps of paper, stories from, storytellers, bards, old records, books, locations. That's about it.
But
How much
also, Josh doesn't know everything as far as like I took his
Yeah.
story and expanded.
Yeah,
so
along
there's
those
some stuff that
Yes.
Along those lines, like, how much has Emmy, like, thrown you for a loop or surprised you with the past?
Well, so when I write, and I know, Steve, you probably know this with Cedric, when I write a story for the DM, I usually leave a lot of openings for interpretation.
Yeah.
You can add as much as you want. With Julian, it was a lot more than Cedric. Cedric had more of a very distinct, like, detailed story. I left a lot open for Emmy to take liberties on, and she did. So there's a lot of stuff I'm still learning. Which
you
is
leave
fine with me.
A tiny crack in the door, I'm like, ooh, let's go there.
Hello, Clarice.
All right, next up, I'm going to choose me. A question for, it's Ivor's turn to shine. Does Ivor feel a connection to anyone in particular with the party? Mostly Gwen, because she makes yummies, and Ivor likes that. Easy way to become friends with Ivor. But honestly, Julian just confuses him, so he's just like, kind of whatever. Like, he doesn't not like him, like, he likes him, but it's just like, you are weird, and that is weird. But like Bran, I think, Ivor has kind of a connection with Bran, coming from, like, tribes outside of normal civilization, still being relatively new to Melandria at large, and just that kind of primal upbringing, although it was completely different.
Very.
But definitely there's something, he's got his eye on Bran and is very curious about Bran and his workings and his raising.
I will throw in with that the idea that your tattoos and my lightning, as everyone started to call it, is like borderline the same concept.
It's very
just
similar.
Different.
Which it's funny that we both came up with that on our own.
Well,
Yeah,
Tyler's
so-
is Kintsugi. Sorry,
Kintsugi.
Kintsugi.
Yeah.
Kintsugi. It's fucking awesome. I love
it.
The method of gold.
Yeah, the Japanese
fast.
art of putting something broken back together and sealing it with gold.
Yeah.
Which is very fitting for, the story.
So a little off topic, but it just hit me. I wonder if our magic, in a sense, the symbols are the same in the yin and the yang.
Ooh, like
Opposite, but
our
complementary.
markings are kind of opposites of each other.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, according to the art, they don't look alike because you guys didn't tell me that.
I just thought. I like it though.
Just kidding.
Just feeding in theories.
All right, let's move on to Gwen. Let's see. Okay, so Gwen has been through some stuff. If you had to choose one incredibly traumatizing or life-changing moment for your character, which would it be?
Oh boy. So many to pick from in these past 9 days of just
Been a long week.
realization of the world. Oh god, which do I pick?
What
Only a
shape?
couple.
What do you think? What crazy trauma that Gwen has gone through do you think has shaped her the most?
I think the fact that her entire existence, as far as she is aware, she has looked, researched, has gone through libraries, talked with strangers, anything, any sort of hint. Hey, you heard of anybody, I don't know, doing something crazy like changing the color of their hair, pretending to be somebody else. And as far as like in my entire history that I have, there's nobody. Only reference to anyone even remotely like that is Dryan. but that's a god, and they came with Mudbones and Slick James, and so that's just, of course a god could do it, but I'm not a god, so like, what the fuck am I? And so that, I think, has been kind of where that drive has been. And in this last episode, there's that moment where the Peacekeeper is basically like, somebody else out there that's doing exactly what you do, and Gwen's just like, you mean there's another? And I think that would break her a bit emotionally, because again, it's like, this is like the ultimate question that I've been curious about, and you just casually drop this information like it's nothing.
No biggie. No biggie.
And I think that is still like, we'll probably see that echoing in a few episodes as we continue, because that is blows her mind, rocks her world, and honestly frustrates her and angers her probably more than she would admit.
Yeah. Nice. All right. And then lastly, let's give one for Bran. This is what I'm curious about. Without giving away too much, does Bran miss his family or tribe yet? Do you think they miss him?
So I'm going to say it's been 9 days. There will probably have been times that I've been away from the clan for 2 or 3 days, just kind of out adventuring on my own.
Right.
And when I've gotten back, they're like, "Oh, hi."
Oh.
So
You left?
yeah. And not that you left, but it's I think it's a misunderstanding of that since the markings showed up and the borderline fear of me, that I think that the sight of me is a little bit more disturbing as far as the not understanding. So, like, I'll be honest, Bran's been a little bit, I wouldn't say a bit of a fuck up, but like, he just didn't quite grasp everything so quickly as everyone else. So, the fact that I can disappear and go away for a while and nobody really notice. So I will say that being with the group has really made me feel more at home than being at home. And I really don't expect the clan to like be like waiting on bated breath for my next letter or anything to figure out if I'm okay or whatnot. They're probably waiting for like a explanation of why are you the way you are more than anything.
Like, go out there and sort yourself out. Like, so you think Bran's kind of leaning more towards the found family rather than the like established family.
Yep.
I like that. We'll bring it around. We got some chat questions here. We'll bring it back around to Emmy. For this one's from OG. For DME, what is your favorite fan theory that you've seen or heard so far?
Oh God, there have been so many really fucking cool ones. Oh shit. I'm a huge fan of the Peacekeeper is evil theory that's going around there. Everybody thinks he's evil.
Saying that?
At least that's what I've heard in passing.
I never heard that. No.
And oh God, there's so many fucking good ones. Shit. That the cairns are essentially creating like a forgetfulness
the SCP
or whatever.
Field? Somebody else's problem?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where people just kind of disregard whatever, some important thing. I don't want to go too much into it, but there's been one person so far who has mentioned something in passing that is very close to being correct, and everyone completely just like, nah.
All right, everyone
Including
roll
that
back through the tapes and check the chat logs.
It wasn't during the episode.
Oh,
and
son
it
of
was,
a bitch.
Yeah, no. It is the only one that's out there that's gotten anywhere near. And it's great. It's
I
great.
feel like it's me and I'm trying to think of what it was.
Dude, you've had like 55,000 theories, and I love them.
And they are
And I
all
haven't
over
written-
the place.
And I haven't written a single one of them down.
Oh, I
Yeah,
write mine
yeah.
down, baby.
You should, because sometimes you could get close and you don't know, and then you're gonna go.
And then
I
you're
know
gonna be
I
like,
said that.
I did that on this date. I date all mine too.
Nerd.
Thanks, OG. That was a good question.
I did that in Skald as well with my
Yeah,
theories.
that's where I got
dated
it from.
everything.
Good question, OG. Thank you. Let's go to another one for the players. This one's from good old Viv, who asks, "Who's your favorite character other than your own?" I'll start with this one. This is a tough one because all these characters are fucking amazing in their own way. Like, I'm loving Gwen's character, and I'm like just the personality and attitude of Gwen and just outlook on life and insight. I also love like Bran's just like wonder and like, really? You do this totally normal thing? That's weird. Like that kind of like getting used to society and stuff, and his insights as well.
His
But, like,
innocence.
honestly, Julian, I love an enigma, and Julian is the enigma, and I need to know more. And I also just, as soon as you pulled out that Chris Traeger voice, like, holy shit, I died. I just fucking died. I'm like, that is so spot on. And it makes this sort of morose character, like depressed character, just super funny and weird. And I fucking love it. It's such a weird dichotomy and I fucking adore it.
Cool.
How about you, Tyler?
I'm gonna have to go with Alistair.
Yeah?
I knew you were gonna say that. I fucking knew it.
Rude.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to go with Julian, actually, because the almost for the exact same reason Steve said. You're an enigma wrapped up in a mask that you can't take off.
Fused to a mask.
And I kind of have this. I can't remember what movie it was or story where someone basically had lost their memory, and as they slowly start going, they get their memory back, and they're a completely new, like good person. And then that last puzzle piece snaps in, and they're like, "Oh, fuck you all." And I almost kind of have that feeling about Julian. It's like
Julian's gonna
waiting.
discover he's
I'm waiting for that shoe to drop.
If you ever played Star Wars Old Republic and you're trying to play as a Jedi named Revan, without spoilers for everyone, it's kind of that, where it's like, I'm good, I'm doing good things, I'm a morally good person. That last little puzzle piece is like, oh, shit, I'm actually horrible. I'm like the worst. I've committed genocide.
The younglings too?
Yeah, like, so that is fun. That is a fun.
How about you, Ray?
So, I feel like I could say Julian because, yes, again, we all love a mystery. But I actually am really invested in Bran and kind of what's going on with them, because I feel like Bran is having something similar to Gwen in the sense of, oh, I've had abilities before, that's fine. But wait, all of a sudden my abilities are like being turbocharged somehow. And, you know, Gwen could change into people, but she never like knew their entire life story, history, memories, hopes, and dreams. That's new. Bran has had magic that we can tell, but being able to see things that no one else should be able to see, you know, do things, and like, again, this fairy that seems to be attached, like in a like very visceral way, in a very like, there's something strong there, like that to me is fascinating, because again, as a character, you know, he makes a funny voice and, you know, is very unassuming, but it feels like there's definitely so much more there, where even outside of Julian, again, he wears his mask on his face, Bran seems to, at least for the most part, either be ignorant of what's actually happening to himself, or he's even better at keeping that close to the chest than he's letting on. So that to me is always, again, very enticing, and can't wait to see what's happening there.
Josh, who is your favorite character?
Honestly, I was going to say Ivor.
Yes, Ivor is favorite.
But that is because I came from playing a barbarian, and I played it a completely different way than Steve. And now Steve is playing this barbarian, and I also feel like we're seeing Ivor as what we see is what we get. I think there's more to it, and I'm waiting for a more serious, like, I bet there's gonna be like something deep that happens.
He's actually a Sith Lord.
Yeah. It's gonna be fucked, and we're gonna be like, what?
He's
I love me a good barbarian.
Guys, obvious.
Yeah, I'm the peacekeeper. Come on.
He could fly the whole time.
Yes. It turns out Ivor can swim. The whole time. All right, and I'm actually gonna round this out. And Emmy, pick a favorite. That's right. Pick your favorite kid.
Okay. Yeah. I was raised not to pick favorites.
Too bad.
So, I'm gonna say Julie. I'm kidding. No, you guys have really found a good way to balance out your characters. The party's fucking ridiculous.
No political answer. Who's your favorite?
My favorite has got to be The Voice.
Nope. Who's your favorite?
I don't have a favorite out of you guys.
No, see,
you
she's
all
gonna-
are doing so well.
She's gonna say, I love you all equally, and then she's gonna send us each a DM. You're my favorite. You're my favorite.
Yeah. I'll
already
DM
do that.
whoever is my favorite, and then
You
we'll all
should've
go
said-
get McDonald's.
Okay,
So
honestly,
who's your favorite, and why is it Davey?
Yeah, it's Davey. It's Davey.
okay.
As a spectator, as a watcher of the
spectator.
show, who do you enjoy watching the most, and who married you?
I'm gonna
Wow.
say Gwen as a spectator is the most fascinating to me, with the abilities that she has and not knowing where she got them from, and kind of like learning that she was kind of taught that these were a bad thing. I see a lot of nuance to the character in that. I think a lot of people, most people probably can relate to feeling like they don't fit in, they don't belong, that something is wrong with them, that they are just inherently not good because they feel or think a certain way. And I love the relatability of that. I think that is like the core essence of being a person. But I also have a favorite that I can't reveal for DM reasons.
Ooh!
Spoilers.
Oh boy.
For shrug reasons. Shrug!
Oh, nailed it. All right, thanks,
Got it.
Viv. Good question. Let's see. Let's go back. We got one from OG. For the players, who's your favorite NPC so far? Ray, go ahead.
I got this. Listen, my favorite so far. I have a super, incredibly soft spot for a nerdy soft boy.
Katan!
That should not be anywhere near any sort of
Danger?
action or fighting, but they are just there, and you got to protect them because they are squishy and soft and they're smart,
Stay
but they're
behind
so
Ivor.
dumb. Like, I don't know, Catan has got my heart, he's got my soul. Like, I just love, hey, what are you reading over there? Well, actually, I was reading, just like pushes the glasses up and goes on some like autistic rant about their hyperfocus, and you're just like, buddy, I am here. I am locked in to your, I'm here on your wavelength. Go, baby, go.
Go!
So, we love an autistic man. So, yeah, Catan's got my heart.
My autistic satyr.
How about Tyler?
Ooh, so I'm gonna take this a different direction. I actually have I love the characters that get real deep that we meet for 2 seconds. So
the Finche in the fucking woods.
Finche in the woods.
He has a backstory, but whatever.
The Lexodon at the top of Port Ekney. The gal at the prison that was drawing.
The drawing.
Yeah, it's like you're just throwing like these people's immediate soul and aura at us. And we're likely never gonna see them again.
Nope.
It makes it feel very lived in and real.
I'm trying to make it feel real.
Makes it feel complete.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Tyler, that is so flattering. Thank you.
Hi, TK. Josh, who's your favorite NPC?
The butler.
Yes,
Leonard.
Yes.
That is a good answer.
Everyone loves Littered.
I love me a butler.
Yes. What? Let's see. For me, honestly, I gotta say, the chaotic voice in the mask. The naughty peacekeeper, like made me die. That is so good. And like, you remember what happened last time you tried taking the mask off, don't you, Julian? Oh, I love it. It's the Loki of the campaign so far, and I love me a Loki, as you know. It's kind of obvious. I love me a like little chaos goblin that's just no filter and kind of an asshole.
Yeah, I think the voice might be my favorite NPC to play so far. Both of them.
Yeah. Ooh.
They're fun.
Hey, thanks for the question, OG. Quick one from What the Forge Gaming. How's it going, friend?
Who's Emmy's favorite?
Oh, yeah. Well, she said the voice.
Yeah, I think...
Was it the voice?
You know what? Actually, my favorite NPC to play is probably Catan. Because I really feel like I am that nerdy person who's like, yeah, okay, I love to read and I love to find out information, and I can kind of just ramble a little bit sometimes.
Any ramble?
Me?
From What the Forge, who had the best costume of the year? I'll say it's gotta be Ray. With specifically the Gandalf was amazing, but that Mrs. Doubtfire, that Mrs. Doubtfire with the whole like spanking.
I showed that part to my dad, and he almost fell out of his chair laughing. He was like, "That's amazing."
Amazing. What about you, Emmy?
Favorite costume of the year? Ooh. I don't have favorite. No, I'm kidding. I think for inappropriate reasons, I think Tyler's second reveal was my favorite because we were in the middle of such a soft, deep, vulnerable moment, and you just see Tyler go and take off the jacket, and then Josh completely loses his shit.
Josh died, and I was like, oh my god, you can't do that in the middle of this moment, Tyler. That was so good.
I think you literally said, Tyler, god damn it, now's not the time. It was so good.
I will justify that with I was a little dialogue drunk on I really wasn't sure in the moment what was really going on. I just happened to look over at chat and saw Steve say, Tyler, your jacket's making pooping noises or something.
Yeah, it sounds like a fart.
Yep.
And I'm like, well, I guess the jacket's got to come off.
Oh my god. Because you had the wife beater on under that before the break, right?
Yeah.
You added that at break. Hilarious.
Amazing.
Tyler, what about you?
I absolutely love the Mrs. Doubtfire switch, but I absolutely have to respect the effort that Emmy put in on all that makeup and work that you did to not get to that character.
Yeah, you don't even know who that character is yet, but they did a great job.
Josh.
The god of death. You haven't met them.
Cat. Okay, so I actually don't have a favorite, but I have three. So Ray for their Gandalf, that was beautiful. And the voice.
Full of a took.
Full of a took.
I cried a little bit. I was so happy. I was so happy. And then the costume change, timing was perfect. It was so quick. For Tyler, comic genius. Just sitting there, and then Emmy's makeup. Cause I was like, damn, that was a lot of work. That was a lot of work, and it was fantastic.
Also loved Wish Julian. Come on.
Wish Julian was
Wish Julian was awful, and I don't ever want to do it again.
Answer.
It was the most effort, probably. Other than
that
maybe
was
Emmy.
my answer, because in terms of like us doing our characters, love you, Steve, but you bought a onesie, so
Minimal effort, baby. Let's go.
But just y'all you were not there like the moments before stream where Josh is literally like, I think I'm gonna have a meltdown. I can't get this.
I have a
thing
temperature
to work.
Yeah.
And just like literally just
freaking out.
This literally just trying, and then it finally
Malfunctions.
goes live, and it's like, you sweet summer child, you look fantastic.
It looks so good.
And so no,
good.
it was for me, my costume would have had to have been Wish Julie. Like, perfect.
There's a better Julian coming.
Oh. Hey, thanks, with the Forge. Good question. Okay, here's a good one for Emmy. From Viv. Does the number actually mean something, or are you just fucking with us?
I actually have an answer to that.
Shrug?
To the first part, what I can say is yes, quite a bit. It means something, quite a bit.
Okay.
And
So
to
you're
the
just-
second part, no,
Yes,
I'm not
quite
just
a bit.
fucking with you. But it is fun to fuck with you.
Fair. Thanks, Viv.
Pretty much anything I do is gonna be to fuck with you, but it also has a meaning.
All right, let's see. Viv here with another question, for Emmy. Are the voices actually an old married lesbian couple? Because for some reason they just give that vibe.
I can't tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt, but yes.
Asked and answered.
No.
Thanks, Viv.
Nope, their identities will maybe one day be revealed.
Ooh, can I expand on that?
Yeah.
Have the two voices ever met each other outside of the mask?
Shrug.
Also,
Son of a
are
bitch.
the only two voices in my mask, or is that just what we've heard so far?
That's a good that's my fucking question.
I will say, slight spoiler, that's all Julian has heard so far.
Oh my god.
Is this going to be like a split scenario where I'm going to have like 12 different
There's a
personalities?
monster in you. And it's coming for my pie.
Fuck.
Let's see. Oh, OG had pretty much, we already answered this question for Josh. How much backstory being seen on screen is how much you knew. So OG did ask that question too. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one for from Viv for in our Discord for the players. What's everyone's deepest, darkest secret? Ivor's is that he actually can swim. He just likes being helped. Bran? Tyler?
Come back to me.
Are we being truthful, or are we making something?
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know.
I'm
Interpret the question however you wanna.
Josh.
My deepest, darkest secret?
Up to this point that you can remember, I guess.
I literally don't remember what my secret is.
Has Julian done anything in the last year that he would consider morally gray?
That was me as Julian. Like, I don't remember what my darkest secret is, but and then that last year, not they're okay. Sure,
I know
I'll
of
say
at least
something.
one regret he has.
Ooh.
But
Yeah,
sorry,
There was
go ahead.
one moment where someone knew me,
Nice.
and offered to show me more about myself, but Julian was scared and left. And
Oh.
I have the map of the location where I can learn more about myself, which we've already gone over. We actually were in that area, and I wasn't able to touch on it. We might be back.
It's the inside, isn't it? Ooh.
It's not the Inside Academy.
It's gonna be
No,
with
it's
their city.
It's Alistair's home.
Port Eckney. No, not Port Eckney. I forget. I gotta read back.
Enos Dune.
Yes.
Enos. Oh yeah, because
We
the
changed
voice
the
mentioned
map
you were
up a
there
little bit on
before.
that one. Yes. And then I have a map in my bag, and I can go back at any time and check it out. But that is my secret. I was too scared to learn more about myself.
Ray, what's Gwen's darkest secret?
Fuck, everyone knows.
Right? Yeah, we already know, right?
Yeah. I mean, that was kind
But
of.
you don't know who you are.
Well, again, kind of that. I'd say honestly, the biggest secret so far is my relationship with my father, and what that actually means in terms of Gwen as a character. I've kind of brushed over it every single time it's been brought up and haven't gone into real details about that, especially like with just her upbringing in general. And even discussions tonight have raised more questions for me in that regard. So again, I feel like kind of knowing a little bit more about her life before the monastery and kind of that driving desire and push from her, keeping that very tight, very tight, secret, safe.
You know, honestly, I just kind of made the connection. The whole thing with Gwen and the father raising her like separate, where it met no one. We just recently watched Sweet Tooth. If you've ever seen that, it's a great show. It starts that way.
It's one of my favorite shows.
Literally being like growing up from a baby, knowing only his father. In the woods, in the middle of nowhere, and literally knowing nothing else. And then going out into the world and discovering everything. Yeah, it just gives me those vibes, and I freaking love it.
Gwen doesn't have antlers, but yeah, no, totally.
She can, though.
She totally could.
Yeah. Oh, you read the comics, BT? Yeah, the show is amazing. I highly recommend it. It's a very feel-good and good action.
The main actor reminds me of my nephew, and it makes me cry every
so
time.
good,
because I
too.
just
So
love him,
good.
and I just want him to be happy.
Again, I think I made Gwen so many close parallels to just Ray and certain aspects of even, and Emmy and I have had like deep conversations about upbringing and being raised, isolated.
In a specific manner?
Yeah, isolated, told to believe one way, told to, kind of have one truth about the world and how it is and your place in it. And then the moment you break that illusion and go, oh shit, there's a whole nother explanation of everything out there. It just, it's a fun.
Oh,
fun
I'm not
character.
wrong for just existing? Oh.
Fun to look at that.
We'll do one more round and then we'll go to break here. For the players.
Oh, you don't want to come back to me?
Oh, shit, I'm sorry,
Oh.
man. Yeah, what's Brand's darkest secret?
Well,
Well?
it's gonna be a bit of a little lore special here to you guys. but-
Don't spoil anything
yeah,
about your
tell
character.
us everything. What is Brand's deal? Do it.
Emmy, it's gonna be about a time I was out in the mountains and got
Spill it.
okay. So
No, go
there's a
ahead. Go ahead.
So as Bran, growing up in the clan and as a Goliath, there's a lot of pride amongst the clan, and there was a time I was the furthest away from home and slipped, like I was falling, and I was doomed. And I got saved and rescued by a Goliath from another clan that had glistening blue skin. And
Blue?
never saw her again. Like, I have went back to that spot several times to see if I could, find her, and no.
That's
But
so
I-
cute.
Brandon would never have been able to have told that story because, one, interacting with another clan, and two, being so far from home and like actually needing to be saved.
Yeah. Interesting. Ooh, actual brand lore. Let's go. All right, one more for the players. What mystery are you most excited to get answers to? We'll start with Josh.
Honestly, what the fuck is going on with me? I thought I knew.
What's your deal?
I thought I knew.
What's your deal?
I don't know. I don't know, and it's bothering me.
Ray, what about you?
I think honestly, again, what's really happening with the Karens, and is it a good or bad thing?
Yeah. For me, Mr. I'm most excited. It's gotta be why we were separated. Why is Melandria in a bubble? Is it to protect us from something, or is it to banish us from something? Or for something? Like, what's Melandria's deal, y'all? What about you, Tyler?
The biggest mystery, if Tyler can think of, is where did Mudbones and Slick James go? Because that has got to tie a whole lot of shit together. And I'm assuming that they're still alive. And I almost half expect that when they do show up, it's been literal just days for them. Not the 50 years.
Yeah, time slip. Yeah, that's kind of my theory, too.
I know where they went. They went to Thorin. They were in...
Oh, that's right. They were in Midgard.
Midgard, yeah.
Doing three-card Monty. Hell yeah.
Okay, guys, Melandria is actually part of Thorin.
Do it! Been all time separated. All right, well, we'll get back to the questions, but first we're gonna take a quick break. But before we take the break, you know, guys, it turns out that we have some very talented people in this crew. Some very musical people, and we're gonna see a little clip of it. We'll be back after this.
So go on then, give us a song! It's been a long, hard day, and I've got an itch to scratch. See, the barman's brewed us up another fresh batch. So listen to me, friends, and hear my solemn pledge. The beer tastes better once you've jumped right off the edge. So we fall down forever, we fall for way too long. But the wind in our faces doesn't stop our merry song. For when you tumble over, do not give in to fear, 'cause you'll land back on the surface and you'll need another beer. I remember old man Donny, who would often drink too much. He was wild and he was crazy, but he always came in clutch. So one night after drinking with a beer still in his hand, he jumped and said, "See you later, boyos, this journey will be grand." So we fall down forever, we fall for way too long. But the wind in our faces doesn't stop our merry song. For when you tumble over, do not give in to fear, 'cause you'll land back on the surface and you'll need another beer. From Mithril City to Aldonia, from the desert to the core, we all know of this legend, of the tales and the lore. So when you're feeling lonely, sad or mad, raise your glass. When you fall off the edge, you can't fall down on your ass. So we fall down forever. We fall for way too long, but the wind in our faces doesn't stop our merry song. For when you tumble over, do not give in to fear, 'cause you'll land back on the surface and you'll need another beer. So we fall down forever. We fall for way too long, but the wind in our faces doesn't stop our merry song. For when you tumble over, do not give in to fear, 'cause you'll land back on the surface and you'll need another beer. Oh, you'll land back on the surface and you'll need another beer.
Your voice sweetens the morning dew, and mine deepens the dying light. Under the moon's unblinking eye, we play into the night. Our words awoke the stars to dance, their hearts alive with fire, until the heavens stilled to hear what we desire. Sing, friend, the veil still listens, winds carry feeling, pain falls away. Sing, friend, the flame still answers, stars still tremble. Then I kind of focus back, I'm looking at you. Stars still tremble, and truth remains. And like I'm welling up with tears. And I just am silent, just kind of looking at you. Not really looking at you, but looking at you.
Well.
Josh took off his headphones. I love that
Welcome
song.
back, folks. Yeah, we have
Music?
some talented fucking people on this here show. At least two of them. I'm kidding. That was
Them's
amazing.
fighting words.
First of all, both of those blew my mind. Regarding those, so Ray, we'll start with you. What inspired that song? How'd you come up with the catchy tune?
So again, I think whenever Emmy was first describing the world to us and like how we would be playing and things like that, I think it was like brought up. It was like, what happens if you just jump off the edge?
Yeah.
And it was
that.
like, well, you fall, and then eventually you pop out right back up where you fell from. And so that just kind of like sat in my head for,
Just live
good
rip
2
free.
weeks. And I'm literally in the shower because, all good song
Oh, yeah.
come to
Car
you when
or
you're in
shower?
the shower. Yep. And so it was just something about, fall down forever. And then we fall for way too long. Long rhymes with song. Something there. And then from there, I literally wrote it in an afternoon. It came so quickly that
That's insane.
I sat down and I did the first verse, and then I got a chorus together, then did a second verse, realized I needed some sort of bridge to tie it all together. And then once I had one full, just plain, I was like, okay, now I've got to do 3-part harmony. Let's go. Because again, I think I'd been listening to a lot of Celtic bar, Irish folk music,
Yeah,
just to kind of, because I'm
jigs and
very
stuff.
much I get inspired that way. There's a Guinevere playlist that I will eventually drop once we get a little
hell
more of
yeah.
a character out there. So I have my songs and kind of that's how I've always found character and found inspiration in character. So I think just hearing all these examples would be like, you know what? This would be a really fun drinking song. What is a drinking song in a fantasy world like, especially with the rules that have been established? So that was fun to kind of play with and be like, yeah, no, this would definitely be something that people would know about. People might think is a legend.
Yeah.
No one's probably brave enough to try it, but it exists.
That is amazing. What a fucking banger. Every time I hear it, it gets stuck in my head like it will now. So Josh, your amazing song, what inspired that? And was it tough to sing a cappella?
Yeah, that's my first time really, well, other than our streamiversary.
Yeah.
That was my first time really singing in front of anybody.
It's hard to hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, welcome back to the mic.
How can you hear now?
Oh.
But the song, yeah, it wasn't really tough just because I really haven't sung in any other way, in any other capacity. It's
Well,
kind
you
of
have
all I know, but...
a lovely, lovely singing voice.
Well, thank you. As far as the inspiration, spoilers.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Shrug from Josh.
Shrug.
I
love it.
Love the words to that song for reasons that I can't explain yet.
God
Even
damn it.
Josh doesn't understand why I love it as much as I do.
I think I'm reading her notes.
I think it was the last line where it's like the stars will fade, but the truth remains.
Mm-hmm.
And
The
it's just
stars
like,
still tremble, but truth remains.
Something about these people that have had like potentially multiple lives, or at least are part of a bigger story than they realize.
Fucking amazing. Tyler, next question's for you. When are you singing?
Do you all want to vomit continuously for like 15 minutes?
I think it'd be great.
Go.
It would
I
sound,
want that.
it would sound kind of like
I'm
country.
down to try
right?
anything once.
Well,
Every line was
Well, I guess if you want me to sing in like Bran, then maybe that might happen. But
do it.
that's probably also not going to happen.
Shit!
We had a yuck in there just for
Steve
shits and
and
giggles.
Emmy have heard me sing, and in fact, Steve and I karaoke'd "Man, I Feel Like a Woman" once before, and
That's true. That's true.
horrendous.
It was sick. I think that was my bachelor party, right?
Don't let him
Yeah.
lie to you. Tyler's actually got a pretty decent voice. He just
got
doesn't want to
pipes.
share it.
You got them pipes.
Okay, I want to hear "I Feel Like a Woman" in Bran's voice, please.
Well,
I feel like a woman.
Just Hank Hill at karaoke.
put in the comments down below if you want to hear Bran sing.
If we get up to 10,000 likes on this video,
Yes. If we get 10,000, Tyler, do you agree? If we reach 1,000 likes on this video, will you do a song?
1,000.
contract.
1,000.
Contract.
It was 10,000.
Contract.
1,000. I'm putting it there.
Time to make 999 accounts.
They just give you Google accounts. Turns out they're free.
How do I make a bot farm? Asking for a friend.
We do have a related question from Viv here. Let's see, is it for? I don't know if it's for Josh.
I think it's for
or,
me.
Oh yeah, okay, for Emmy.
I think.
From Viv or whoever. Have you thought about maybe writing and singing a theme song for Saga?
That may or may not be in the works.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Cannot confirm nor deny.
Subscribe now, folks.
If this video gets up to 10,000 likes, no.
Thanks, Viv.
That's how to YouTube, right?
Interesting. Even I didn't know that. Oh, it's for whoever would answer it. I mean, does anyone else want to write a theme song for Saga?
Let me
Or,
say
like,
something
sing?
real quick. If Emmy and I ever have free time where we're just in the same room together in
Oh,
terms
God.
of artisticness, I feel like her and I could make
Pull
magic
something
happen.
together? Yeah,
Yeah, because we both have that.
I agree.
That-
I would like Josh to be in the room.
Yeah,
Yes.
honestly.
I think
And Tyler
if
and I
we
will
put
bring
our heads
popcorn.
together, we're gonna be dangerous and
Yes.
unstoppable.
I'll just do the accent sounds. Just to add in there.
No,
Like,
it's
finish-
Josh is the what Flava Flav or what? Yeah.
That's Little John.
Okay, Little John.
Little John. Little John.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Melandria.
Where my gnomes at?
I don't remember. In the house.
Oh shit!
Memory. Who am I?
What's my deal?
Naughty peacekeeper.
Naughty!
Take your mask off. Take your mask off. Take your mask off. Take your mask off. They ain't like us. They ain't.
Oh man! Hey, maybe we could fundraise for that. Maybe we could fundraise for plane tickets. Huh?
Oh my God.
Chat.
Oh, I'm so there.
Oh my gosh. That
That'd be hilarious.
insane.
So, moving on though. Emmy, I believe, has a pop quiz for us.
I got us a little game, guys.
Final two tests.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna need you guys to do you have Twitch up by any chance?
Mm-hmm.
What's Twitch?
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
You know where we're streaming?
Yeah, but I'm busy watching the stream, so if you could keep it down.
I'm gonna ask you guys to the players to reply in chat to get the first to buzz in.
Okay.
Essentially. Chat, I'm gonna need you to not help unless they phone a friend. Okay?
Ooh, okay.
First question. This is gonna really test your guys' fucking memories. And yes, also, you may use your notes. What was the name or the first creature your party encountered and battled? Put an emote in chat if you got it.
Oh, I just said me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, Steve.
Oyger McGowan?
You are so close. It's an Oyer Macowan. But yes.
I think you called
got
it
it.
an Oyger McGowan at one point.
I mean, it's like similar. It's close.
That's like the
What were you
bear
gonna say,
thing, right?
Yeah, the ice bear.
Yeah, the ice bear.
Oh, bonus points to anybody who remembers what you just fought.
The Alifest. Ali Lilifest.
Olafeist.
Oh, yeah, Tyler got it.
Ollie Feist. I fucking love it so much. Okay, question number 2. True or false? Ivor and Gwen met in Port Eckney.
I love how even we're like looking
Buzz?
like.
Oh, Tyler got it. Tyler beat me.
Ooh, Tyler. True or false?
That is false.
Where did they meet?
The Solana Chords.
The Salona Core. Holy shit! I'm proud of you. Oh my god.
Oh my
All
god,
these names
I did
suck.
not know that.
I also just watched the first 6 episodes in the last 2 days.
Nice.
There was
Do
even
you
we even had a
remember-
scene where I met you at the bar, Ivor, and I was
Do
like,
you remember the name of the tavern? Steve or Gwen?
Oh,
Or Ray, sorry.
Oh.
I'm so used to calling you
they're
your
the same.
was it
They're the same. They're
the
the same.
beer bucket? It was the one from the prequel.
Mm-hmm.
The beer belly.
Mm-hmm.
I know
All
it
right.
was.
Question number
alliteration.
3. Who rolled the first natural 20 in the campaign?
Or just.
Oh, you know what? Why not raise hands?
Okay,
That makes
okay,
sense.
okay.
Go ahead, Josh. Sorry.
I'm gonna say Alistair because his dice are rigged.
Yes. That is exactly what I was gonna say, almost
Incorrect.
verbatim.
Tyler,
It was
Oh.
Gwen.
do you remember what the roll was?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's
For
not.
some
Alistair,
reason, I
but-
think it was a roll on the bear.
It was a perception check in the first episode when Ivor and Gwen first got to the cairn. They were looking around to investigate the
That's
area.
right. That's
Prior
right. That's
to
right.
licking the rock.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Prior
OG,
to
keep score.
rock licking. Okay.
'Cause no one else is.
Question number 4. Where did Bran find the locket? Ray.
Oh.
He didn't find it. It was given to him.
Oh!
Nope.
No?
Tyler was the next to raise his hand.
Okay.
but
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it to Tyler.
Found it in the field area of the destroyed cairn from the prequel, where Willow was taken.
Yep.
Damn, I thought Ashley gave it to you.
No, he gave it to Aisling, and then Aisling gave it to Ivor to Scry, and then Ivor gave it back to Gran.
Yes, exactly.
That I just rewatched.
This next question, you may need your notes.
Uh-oh.
What is the very last word of the prophecy?
Oh,
Um,
no! It's in my God's notes. Shit. Oh, it is...
Oh,
up
Josh.
on the page.
Is it ground?
It is ground! You shall yield the ground. Very good. Very good. Was that from notes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Well done. Note taking is always rewarded. Okay, next question. I am going to shit a brick if any of you get this right on the first try.
Oh, yes.
What
Prepare your
is-
anus.
Yeah, we'll see. What is Alistair's mother's name?
Oh!
I have it.
Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where's my party
Now it's
members?
just a race for notes. Okay,
Party
Ray.
members. Alistair.
It is. Oh God, fuck. Nope, never mind.
Nope. Okay, Steve.
Harper.
Yep.
Dad.
His dad's
See,
name's
I don't-
Patty.
Yeah, Patty
Yeah,
Morvain
exactly.
and Harper Morvain.
I don't have
Harper.
to shit a brick
I'm
because you guys
organized.
didn't initially know it.
Yeah,
That was in
Here's
the
another
Saga
question.
compendium.
That's a good thing to go by. What is Julian's mother's name?
Oh, I don't think I wrote that down.
I know it, but
I
do
didn't
I
write it down because
In his
we weren't in the
character.
scene, so Gwen
no.
wouldn't have
answer because I
known.
already know
No,
it.
don't answer, Josh.
Did I write it on his character
Bran?
page?
Or sorry, Tyler?
for some reason, I wanted to say it's Fiona.
Oh, you're close.
Ooh,
Um,
Fiona Fontaine.
because
would
it's
be a
almost
dope
like
name.
it was like first name, last name.
Luna?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, I'm
Luna.
Oh, I have it right. It is on his page. It's right there at the bottom. Stupid.
I have it in
Too
between
slow.
chicken katsu curry and the sip and selkie.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
I have pages for each of you.
Question number
Should-
8. How old was Ivor when he made his first kill, aka man to man?
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Josh?
16?
Ooh, close, but no.
Oh, I'm
Tyler?
not looking at my notes.
I want to say it was 14.
Ooh, close, but no.
It is. Yeah.
I thought it was 12.
No,
Nope.
no. It's
Obviously
Steve.
15.
It's 15. It's between 16 and 14 because the lie was that he said it was when he was 16. He's like, nope, it was 15.
No, you said 24.
Oh, that's right, 24.
Next question. What is Catan's last name?
Oh, I just need to bring up people.
Tyler? God damn it.
Is it I'm a nerd?
No.
Oh, dang.
I didn't see who raised Josh or Steve.
Steve got it in his notes. He can go, because I got it in my notes
It's Highland.
Mm-hmm.
Catan Highland.
too. Notes shouldn't be allowed. We're cheating.
Yeah.
You think you would answer most of these questions
No.
without
Nope.
your notes?
None.
Nope. Wait, why
What
do
is
I have
the-
Nazine Dolly in here twice? Sorry.
What is the village that you visited outside of Aldonia? Important to Julian's story.
Oh,
This isn't one of the
we
quiz
just
questions.
talked about it.
We just talked about it.
Yeah, we did.
What's that? Okay,
Tyler?
hang on.
Is it Port Eckney?
No, it's
Wait, outside of Aldonia?
Mm-hmm.
It's
On your way to
shit,
Mythier City,
cities.
you went down the cliffside.
Oh,
Yes, Steve?
Innistoon.
Enos.
Very good. Okay, so last
I've written
question.
Good notes.
What is the symbol that friend told Ivor to look out for to find his true love?
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh.
Gwen or Ray.
Green, again, the same person. It was a green door.
But what was the symbol on the tavern sign? Tyler?
Mermaid?
Gears,
No, gears.
or gears and nuts, or gears and bolts, but I know it was gears.
2 overlapping cogs.
Yeah.
Cogs, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very good. I was just wanting to test your guys' fucking knowledge, see how much you actually knew. That's
Take
interesting.
notes.
Good job.
We're so
I
good.
appreciate note taking.
I didn't look at any of my notes.
The look on your face makes me feel like that's untrue. Insight check.
I can't look at notes if I don't take notes.
Did
One
anyone
last
keep
thing.
score?
What? No. What was the organization that friend is a part of?
Let me bring up my organizations page. I'm
Silence
very.
Fate.
No, it's oh,
Steve.
the Red Solus.
Very good. Do you remember what that means?
It means. Oh no, I just wrote
thank
down
you, but no.
Professional Carnal Pleasures Company.
It means red
that's my only
comfort
notes.
or crimson
Those are the
solace.
exact same words that I put down as well.
Yeah, that's the only notes I have for it.
Professional carnal pleasure.
Yep,
I appreciate that. That is a direct quote from me.
I have it in quotes.
Solas means comfort in Gaelic.
Yeah, you nailed it. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Let's get back to some questions from the chat, shall we? Here's one from What the Forge. Emmy, as an art person, would we ever get an animated series or shorts where you make the campaign a cartoon or animation? I can answer that. The answer is, with what time?
The answer is with correct budget and personnel. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, that would be a literal dream come true.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to see that with Skald too.
I would
I know.
adore that with Skald.
Come on, Crit Roll. We're like on the same level,
Damn it,
clearly.
someone call Bezos!
Let me just pull his number up.
He's too busy showing man
I would like
gooch on the
to. I would like
TV.
to audition for. I would like to audition for Gendry.
Oh, okay, hang on. Give us your best
No.
entry.
Well, actually, the thing is, you see
What's
what
your
happened
favorite
was,
food?
You gotta pronounce the R a little bit.
Marcus, what's your favorite food?
You are suck,
I don't
and I am the best.
because I'm like to fuck with you all.
1 minute, I'm sawing off a face.
All right, thank you, What the Forge. Good question. The answer is with budget. Send us money, and it'll happen.
For sure.
Give me gold.
Let's see. Give me gold.
Nintendo, give us free stuff.
Okay, here's a
give you
good
a
one
lawsuit.
for the players. Here's a good one. We'll start back at Bran. Has your character learned any hard lesson yet? Like any earth-shattering, like time you get taught, boy.
No.
It's
fair.
coming.
That's fair. What about Julian?
Oh, Julian's entire life has been a lesson. Everything he can't remember is going to be a lesson. Seriously, though. Lots of trauma.
Fair.
Lots of
Yeah,
lessons.
it's all gonna be hard. All the lessons, all of them.
Yes.
Dirty joke here. Ray, what about Gwen?
Make sure that the person you show your super secret, farm and like cask and like some of your core cruxes of character. Make sure that the person is worth the reveal. I'm not again. I say this because again, Alistair is no longer with the group, but it's like, damn, that was a moment, and now this person is not even.
Now I gotta tell someone else.
So you showed your super secret spot, farm, and cookhouse to the person who's been learning cooking from your lover.
My lover, yeah, my ex.
Unknowingly.
The way that Tyler just described it, it kind of sounded like a meth lab.
Yeah, my friends with benefits.
You're cooking.
Jesse, we gotta cook.
Alistair's been learning his cooking from the lover.
Gwen's like, listen, Alistair, we gotta cook. Come on, Alistair. We gotta get to the desert and cook. Magic,
I think that would probably be it, where it's just, hey, if I'm gonna reveal parts of Gwen, I want to make sure that it's, to people that would actually benefit from knowing that versus not. That's the best way I could say that with a smile on my face.
Oh, gee, Gwen just spreading her secrets around like a hussy.
What can I say? I want to be loved. What?
My favorite hussy.
Said you were her favorite.
I didn't finish the
On
sentence.
4K.
Favorite hussy.
I'm a hussy too.
For Ivor, Ivor has learned where did fish come from. No,
That was the hard lesson you learned?
it's very hard to learn that fish.
It was deep
you
for
fish
Ivor.
to fish. That is very. Language is hard. Hard lesson would probably be he's starting to learn read the group. He almost blurted about the book because no one said don't talk about the book because they didn't have a chance. But he luckily grew up just a little bit that day and
He read the
didn't
cavern.
mention it. Yeah, read the cavern.
Aren't we rewarding you with pie?
Yes,
we agree on that?
double
Yes.
pie, I believe. Come on now.
Double pies tonight.
I expect those.
Next time I show up to Steve and Emmy's, I'm going to have, randomly have pies.
Oh my god,
he doesn't
please
get those-
do. You
If
know
he
what's
doesn't get those
funny?
pies, he's going right to the Peacekeeper.
You know what's the funniest thing? A lot of people are pie or cake people. I'm a cake person. Pies are
Yeah,
all right. More into cake.
I'm the opposite.
Yeah,
I'm
red
the-
velvet
I love
cake.
pie.
Red velvet cake's my fucking weakness. That and Reese eggs.
Clearly.
One
So,
time,
I think
Steve and I
this
ate a
is-
red velvet cake on the top of my MR2
Yep.
in someone's
his
backyard
car.
as we were watching a wrestling show.
What
That
it
is so
was, if you
romantic.
recall correctly, what it was our friend's anniversary, but there was a backyard wrestling event that day on their anniversary, and the wife was upset about it, and so Tyler and I thought we would be good friends, and we bought them an anniversary cake, and while we were shopping for cakes, we saw a red velvet cake, and we're like, I literally remember saying, you know what? We're such good people. We deserve a
We
cake.
deserve cake too.
I think we answered
Romantic.
this in the game, and I think the answer was cherry, but was that Ivor's favorite type
Yes,
of pie?
cherry is favorite pie. Good cherry pie.
Yeah.
I made a
Gwen
rum
has not
cherry
revealed
pie at
this.
home the other day.
Gwen has not revealed this, but her favorite pie to make would be buttermilk.
Ooh.
Buttermilk
Steve's never
pie.
had buttermilk pie.
Ray, we need to
Have you
look
never had
closer.
buttermilk pie?
I've never had buttermilk pie. Oh my god.
Okay, so it's definitely a southern thing,
Yeah.
but you take milk, ferment it, that's how you make buttermilk, pie. So it's literally...
God.
It's just like a pudding?
It's just milk and
It's,
pie.
so it's kind of, again, it's hard to describe it. It's have you ever had buttermilk by itself?
Yes. It's a little sour.
Yeah.
It's a little sour, so when you put in a little bit of like the sugar and the flour and you kind of mix it together, it does make it kind of like a custard. The closest thing I could relate it to that exists in the world that you may have had is flan,
I
or
love
like,
flan.
Yeah.
like Mexican flan a little bit. It's like that, but a little
like
bit
a wet
smoother.
cornbread.
It's so delightful.
Welcome to Pie Talk with
Pie
Forge
Corner.
It's a new
Lore.
podcast.
Hey everyone,
Pies in chat,
welcome
y'all.
to Pie Talk. All right. Well, moving on from the pies. Let's see. All right. So here's a question from the Forge. I'm gonna kind of gear it more towards the campaign. What if you could have any homebrew item in the game? What would you want? Like, what like crazy, stupid, broken thing would your just you would love for your character? I'll start with Ivor. Anything to fly and not take fall damage, because he would
Breathe
just
underwater?
fly above an enemy like 100 feet and then just fall on them. He's 500 fucking pounds. What about you, Ray?
God,
What
it's
broken
really
thing?
unfair because again, I kind of made it already with Emmy with the cask because
Yeah.
that is everything I've
crazy.
ever wanted in a magical item. We haven't even gotten into a lot of its details with you guys even. And so it's definitely something that I've always wanted to play with, but I feel like a better answer to that in terms of something we don't have already in our inventory. I think an item centered around kind of like a zone of truth where again you could activate it and immediately, like, maybe you don't get all the answers and maybe they don't necessarily know if they're in it, but it definitely, at least in your mind as a player, goes, they're lying, they're telling the truth, they're lying, they're telling the truth.
Are you talking about a Durla?
Oh yeah, the thing at the gate.
Kind of, I guess, a little bit like that.
Yeah, kinda.
Where again, it's like you're not necessarily having to tell us your details. You're not compelled to answer honestly, but whatever you
It
say,
just tells you.
it just lets you know at least like this is a true statement. This
Lie
is a false
detector.
statement.
I like it.
Yeah.
Granted. How about a set of magical manacles that like stops any mage from casting spells? and-
Doesn't sound super useful. Tyler,
We would use that.
I
what would
think
break Bran?
I think a crossbow with a
knew you
rope
were
on
gonna
it
say
that I
this.
could fasten onto my wrist would be
And,
a
like, shoot
completely
across?
broken. Yeah, completely broken
Yeah.
item. Just
A
I think
grappling
that's-
hook, you say?
Yeah.
Being able to travel 120
No,
feet.
no, it's just a hook
with an action?
a rope on it.
Yeah.
Josh.
And then look at it and say, "Wow, everyone else has such cool stuff."
Well,
Josh,
no,
what
see, at this
what would
point, you
break
would have
Julian?
to compliment it because Julian has a crossbow.
He does.
Oh, yeah.
You
Self-charging
just have to
crossbow.
compliment it.
No, what I would like is
Memories.
something that I
All your memories.
something that I can, like, instead of like a fireball, a plague bomb. Like an item that I can just give people that fucking plague.
Oh my god, we should. We should collect
Ooh.
samples.
Into glass jars. Like
I'm so
into-
sorry. What did he just suggest?
Plague
bombs.
The plague,
A plague
that the
bomb.
moss does. A plague bomb.
Basically,
A smoke
harvest
bomb
some,
with
Awful.
plague.
harvest some of the moss, and then just
I don't recommend that.
Oprah Winfrey up in this bitch.
That
You
is
get the plague.
biological
Everybody
warfare.
gets the plague.
Just so you
Go to
know,
Mythier
that
City or
amulet
Innistoon
only lasts for 20 hours and then has to take 20 hours to recharge.
I bet
in
Gwen,
a jar.
I bet Gwen could
Just-
cook with it.
Just so you know, if you contract this disease, there is no cure in Melandria.
Julian knows.
so we put it into a sealed thing,
I like it.
and then we wait for 20 hours for the thing to recharge,
And then we throw. And we
and then we activate it, throw it, and then get the fuck out of there.
And then suddenly we start patient zero in Melandria.
we just started blasting.
yeah.
We suddenly start the
Everyone-
zombie apocalypse.
Everyone thinks I'm very nice. If you do that, you can fully expect a TPK.
If I'm being fully honest in this moment, because what was a long rest for, I think Gwen slightly regrets tasting it. It's only slightly.
Listen, you give us a
Because-
TPK, we'll give you an MPK. A Melandria
that is-
population kill.
I swear I thought you meant the submachine gun.
Yeah, I was like, MPK.
It's like it's trying to figure out how can we turn this plague from a plague into something that's like purple worm poison.
Oh
Yes.
That's
I don't recommend it.
And then we can dip it on Tyler's newly crafted grappling hook.
It is
All right,
called
thank you, What the Forge.
the Soul Blight Plague.
Thank
Do
you.
not fuck with the guards.
Thank you for the question, What the Forge. That was fun. Let's see. Let's go back to this. Let's see. Okay. So Have any of you picked up on anything Emmy has said in past episodes that hinted at things that have happened to this point? Like going back and rewatching. Like I DM'd you guys the other day that, or actually I DM'd you today that in my rewatch today, Alina said the phrase, "Knowledge is a burden." So did the Peacekeeper last episode. Have you guys caught anything like that? Let's start with Tyler. Or anyone that's thought of anything. Or caught anything. All at once, preferably.
I honestly, I'll go first. So Julian, just like I played Cedric, except for this time I'm actually taking notes. I live in the moment. I don't really look into the future. Usually my theories are wrong anyways, so I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna be surprised and I'm gonna be happy and I'm gonna be, I'll feel all those emotions in the moment. So I don't really,
I like
go
that.
with the flow.
I like that.
I would recommend, Josh, I know you can't like currently, but at some point by the end of, or at the end of the campaign, I do recommend going back and watching because I laid a lot of hints out there for you.
Okay.
A lot of little things that you're going to look back on and go, you bitch!
Anyone
and
else?
I live for people calling me a bitch. Sorry.
There was a couple things that
I
I wanted from the rewatch that I wanted to bring up, but one I was driving and I couldn't actually get it written down, so I don't even remember what it was.
Oh no!
But the first one, and I'm trying to remember what the context was, was all I have written down was the time between time.
The time between times.
Oh, that's Dusk,
was that from?
right?
Was that when the cairn was destroyed by the Fearsome Four, or something about the time between
the
time? And I was like,
I need to do a little more research on it because the time between times that I'm familiar with is straight up from the Paradise War, which was written by Stephen Lawhead. What he refers to in the time between times is both dusk and dawn.
Yeah,
the
golden
transition
hour.
between day and night, night and day. And there's going to be some parallels to that in all of your.
I feel
stuff.
like it's an important time.
And just to point out, with that point being made, Tyler, about the Fearsome Four destroying it at that time, Willow's story, she did mention that it was just before the sun rose.
And didn't Duffy do his ritual at dusk?
Yeah, the Fearsome Four, that's what Tyler's referring to.
Right. I got you.
Yeah, Duffy did read the spell at dusk. One
Does
would
it
even
need to
say
be done?
in the time between times. Sorry.
Does it need to be done during that time? Ray, have you caught anything?
The only thing that has been, I guess, more of an interest than something that keeps getting brought up is green eyes.
That are you talking about when with Willow?
Willow, and there's been two other characters also that seem important that have had green eyes that I don't know if that's related or anything.
Well, I'll tell you, in the caverns when Gwen wasn't able to change into Willow and she had green eyes, she was replicating Willow's.
Right. But again,
But oddly, that was the only thing she could replicate.
Yeah. And again, there's something I don't know if eyes color is a thing, but I've seen I have notes of two other people with similar eyes and it being important for some reason. So,
Ooh, DM me later.
okay.
I'm curious.
I don't know if it's connected.
And he's like, I'm
but
gonna
it-
make it a thing.
It wasn't a thing, now it is. No.
I think because Aisling, what color is Aisling's eye?
Blue, I believe.
Blue, right?
I believe.
I think
I'll
so.
have to look.
because they turned white when Dryan was
Yeah.
talking through her, and then they went back to blue.
And the color of them were blue whenever we were looking at them with.
Oh, the magic was blue. Yeah.
Yeah, the magic itself was blue. And yes,
Blue
she
and
does
white.
have blue eyes. call.
Interesting.
That'd be the only thing right now. I'm sure there's more. The one thing I can think of.
All right, Viv has another question for us. Are you gonna come up with a good group name that doesn't involve licking rocks at any point? No. Thank you for your question. No. What's We're kind
in the
of
works.
waiting. I feel like we're kind of waiting for the big, like, mission for the campaign, right? Like for
They don't know
Skald-
exactly what they stand for just
Yeah.
yet.
Like for
Yeah.
Skald, they were like, yeah, they went by the Jotun Slayers, but the main mission was, stopping Minnie and saving the world, stopping, her, like the war and stuff
Exactly,
like that.
OG.
We don't have a main mission yet. Like it was to find Willow, we did that. Is it going to be to find the book? Oh. We've been throwing around some names. I don't want to spoil too much, but
No,
we've been throwing
don't-
around some
don't-
names.
Yeah,
And
don't reveal
we are
anything here.
I think
leaning,
to
but haven't decided.
piggyback off of that, again, as someone who's from the outside watching, Skald, Jotun Slayers actually worked in a broader sense because if you think about the name, it's destroying the impossible, the giant, the thing that is like,
Yeah, the
The
David
way-
versus Goliath kind of thing.
yeah, and
Exactly.
that very much was replicated through the main plot all the way to the very end, where
That's a
you're
good point.
literally
Literally.
a planet fighting against, the
Yeah.
giant entity. And so I think with that, I think we're also kind of hoping for at least more insight, because right now it's a lot of questions. It's like, is the Peacekeeper correct? Should we stop looking into these Karens and instead focus on protecting Melandria? Do we look into it more? And is that actually the way we're supposed to go? Are we the good guys? Are we the bad guys? What are we actually trying to accomplish? So I think that's a hard.
I will say I left that part of the campaign completely up to you guys, which direction you go. I don't have anything written for if you decide to investigate the Cairns or decide to move on to something else.
Instead of
Go ahead, Josh.
To be fair, Ray, when I was drunk in that bar, I was not thinking of anything overarching. I was thinking that we killed a giant and we were fucking awesome.
Now, I thought like Marcus came up with the idea, but then Cedric just announced it. Oh, it was Cedric? Okay. Because
And I
I
jumped
thought
up
it
on
was
the table.
funny because Jotun Slayer was also a name for Thor.
Yep.
Maybe that's why I'm getting conflated.
I
They
think
both
at this
talked
point,
about it,
it will
but
be whatever name we pick, though, it'll be incredibly hilarious because I feel like we're going to have an official name, but Ivor's just going to be like, we are the Rock Lickers. And it's
Hello,
like,
we
no.
are Rock Lickers. How are you?
And so, like, no matter what name we
And the whole
pick,
group is
there's going to be
no.
a small group of people that are like, I love the Rock Lickers. Like, that's not our name. That's not our name.
I'm already in the process of writing you a fan club. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
instead of
Catan,
You Ivor from the Rock Licker?
You know it,
Catan
baby.
is literally the president.
And all of a
Instead
sudden,
of a fearsome
Julian, Gwen, and Bran come up to that guy. Are you the Rock Lickers? Beating him up.
instead of the fearsome four, we can be the wondrous four.
What's Ivor's P.O. box? You gonna send me pie? Well, are you going to send Ivor pie? Oh, thank you very much, Jordy, man. Yes.
Dirty
Also, how's it
Ivor in the
going, man?
gang?
Oh, I like it. But we're throwing around
the
some
Prius.
names. We're leaning, but we're kind of waiting it out. But if you have suggestions, put them in the comments down below, please. Thanks, Viv. That's a very good question. Here's one for Emmy, from Frog Toys. We love us some Frog Toys.
Yeah, Froggy.
What advice would you give to someone who is just learning to DM?
Oh God. I don't know because I am an imposter. Because
It's almost like, but you're not. So if only there was some kind of syndrome.
Let me explain. I am DMing in a very non-traditional way, in that I have completely made up everything involved in this story. And I think something important to keep in mind is to don't be afraid to bend the rules a little. We all get rules wrong sometimes, but your players are going to have really good ideas, and it's okay to go, well, that's not traditionally rules as written, but rule of cool, that's pretty fucking awesome, I'll allow it. Like, being flexible and letting your players come up with ideas. Because at the end of the day, you're telling a story together. It's collaborative.
Yeah, to kind of tag along to that and go alongside it, my number one rule for being a DM or GM or whatever, your job as a GM, your only job, everything else is secondary. Your only job, make sure your players are having fun and that they feel cool. Like, if they want to do something cool that breaks the rules a bit, yeah. If it's not going to completely break the game, that's fine.
Also, like, always bearing in mind that everyone plays D&D differently and enjoys it differently. Some people really, really love the mechanics of battle. Some people are there for the story. Some people are there for roleplay. Everybody has different interests, and you got to find the balance, which, I'm sorry, guys, I haven't given you a lot of battles yet, but they're coming.
Yeah, I'm sure they're coming. It's lore dump time.
I play to watch Gwen turn into the Peacekeeper at every single chance.
Yes.
Going forward.
Ray, you have a good point in chat. You want to discuss that?
Yeah, I think, and I'm sure even Emmy in the few episodes we've had, you're never going to plan what you like for your players or what they're going to do. You can plan, these really badass fucking mercenaries are going to attack the party just out of nowhere and be incredibly angry. And what are you doing with those handcuffs? Wait, what? Oh my fucking God, you handcuffed my mage? How do I even plan for that? How do you even? And so I think that is something consistent with every DM, is where you're like, this is this encounter and it's going to go this way. And then your players pull some random ass thing out of their butt. And it's like, oh, okay, well, this is not how I thought this was going to go. Pivot time.
Loose plans only.
That reminds me, and I'm sorry, this doesn't really have a place to go in the episode here, but I'm just going to put it here. Ray, I have a question for you personally.
Yes.
When you first initially looked into Gwen's ability, when I sent you that first thing on Caradoc Miller, that huge thing detailing their life, what was going through your head when you opened that up? Did you expect that at all?
No. I think, again, we kind of had talked a bit about just, this ability and how it has potentially manifested and what I understand about it, what Gwen understands about it, and leaving room for you to play with. And so whenever you were like, go ahead and roll the, perception, I'm like, okay, this is obvious, just to kind of, get the look of them. Then you're like, insight. It's like, what the fuck am I doing insight for? Okay. And it just happened. Again, we did it like together, where it was just the roles that they were. And I remember you sending me a message basically like, well, you may have just broken the game. Yep. And I'm like, what is that even?
Here's a fucking essay.
Wait, what? How do I wait? And it's like, you just know this, and they're just your memories. And
oh my God.
No, like giving me things as like detailed as their age, their mannerisms, their description, where they were born, what, who they loved, who, the things that are going on in their personal life, things that happened in their past. And it's just like, holy shit. And then it happened again. And again, I had to test it with Leonard, and it was just kind of like, oh, okay, this is something else that's happening. And I will say the past 2 times I've tried it, it hasn't worked, because again, the Peacekeeper gave me one answer and then Willow gave me another. So I think she's still kind of like, okay, this can work sometimes, but how does it work? Why does it work? I'm more confused now.
Are we finding our limits? Why?
Possibly.
Because you
If it's
did it
random-
to the Peacekeeper, and you managed to be able to get his visage. You're able to replicate him.
Got his
But-
memories.
Didn't get his full story.
No,
And then with
didn't.
Willow, you got something. And you
I got-
were able to
That one
replicate
is
her
honestly,
eyes.
if we talked about traumatizing moments and I had to pick another one, I think that would have been it. Where you are in a stone room, the people, you don't know them, but you know them. They are calling you over as a friend, but before you can even get close enough to them, there's some other random fucker in your vision that's just like rushing you like some weird ass horror movie where you're like, what the fuck is up with that shit? That was
There's-
creepy as fuck.
Tyler?
There's a couple things I want to touch on here, and one is I wonder if Julian didn't break you, and that the potential deity or people in the mask bleeding over into your ability is like stunted you for a second. Now that
Could
would have been
be.
after the Peacekeeper, but still. The second
That's
thing
right.
I
I
want to
did try
touch
it on
on,
Julian too.
the second thing I want to touch on is I want everyone to take a second and understand that Caradoc Miller, that Emmy had all of this information for this character already written and sent it to Ray
Yeah.
on a potential person that we were just going to walk past.
Yeah.
I might be a lunatic.
Yeah. You might be.
Which
see, now we-
makes me think, especially off the comment that she made about Phineas, the guy,
Finche.
Finche. He's got an
Oh, yeah.
elaborate backstory that we never asked about.
Yep.
I have a feeling that Emmy has a 3-page essay about each person that we have met that has a name.
I think so.
No, I think so as well, because again, if I have this ability, that means any NPC that we come across, if Quinn ever feels so inclined to do so and can roll well enough,
Excuse me, random little old lady in the market. I'm just gonna observe you for a moment.
I listened to them
You know,
talk for 10 minutes.
I wanted to use the ability on Sighay. I really did, and I actually thought about it when I had him alone in the room. But because the way the conversation went the way it did, I decided to wait. Because I'm curious. Again, I've tried it on 2 very powerful people, and even with their even trying it, it didn't work right. I'm wondering if I try it on him, but I get his permission first.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Like a whole, like,
let
hey.
me
Like you
in.
did with Julian.
Kind of like what I did with Julian. I think Julian, again, being an exception here
Yeah.
because whatever freaking mask in his head kept that from happening. But someone who isn't like cursed, for lack of a better word, if I tried it on Sighay and he was like, yeah, no, for science, this sounds like a good experiment, would we reveal different results? Would there be
Yeah.
something there? So I think that's fun to play with. Go ahead.
I just
Yeah.
thought of an idea. I'm sorry.
Oh,
So
God.
what if in the cover of like no witnesses, you turn in to the Peacekeeper, then touch my mask to see what kind of interaction that would
Naughty peacekeeper.
Interesting.
So you see,
I've
that's
thought
the
about
running
this
gag.
a lot. I have thought about this a lot, where now that Gwen has been outed, for lack of a better word, and
Julian
the party
punched.
knows of her abilities, it is one of those things where the more that Gwen now can change into people more comfortably without having to keep the lie of, oh, disguise self, like, that now being gone. Again, we've already seen it utilized in finding out the blue haired guy. Like, I feel like this is just something else that me as a character, I get to kind of see like, ooh, I'm not bound by this fake illusion that I've set up for the party now. It's genuine, like, all right.
Now you can
guys want me to-
explore it.
Yeah. You guys want me to
With
try to
others'
like read this
ideas.
person?
I
Yeah.
just cannot wait for you all to learn all the truth.
It's maddening, isn't it? It's fucking
fantastic in the moment of seeing you guys go, what if it's this? What if it's this? But also when you know, I'm so scared of what you're gonna say. That was it?
Oh yeah, good question, OG. Is Davy a real person?
Yeah, because wasn't Gwen somebody that you happened to see?
Yeah, Gwen was the random person in the forest, right?
The huntress?
Who was Davy?
Yeah, the huntress. Yeah, Gwen, every single face that Gwen has turned into has been a reference to somebody they have met. Every single one. There has never been an original, like, I'm just gonna fuck around and make something of my own.
So the molding of the blue-haired man, it turned out you knew them too, but that was the first time Gwen's ever done that. Just like, oh yeah, let me change the nose slightly. Let me.
Good point.
Yeah, because I think literally every single disguise and she's been very careful to pick people that wouldn't be easily recognized or like big named, like, oh, this random dark-haired elf in an alleyway who was super drunk and literally probably died of over drinking. Yeah, I'm just gonna put him in a nice robe, and all of a sudden he's my rich and oh, lotty totty, oh, I'm a rich and fancy man. And
peacekeeper.
Josh?
Yeah, so
does Ray actually know what Gwen actually looks like, or is that in progress?
Shrug.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna say was whether or not Gwen can still form into your OG self.
Raw Gwen. Shrug.
Gross.
Yeah, that sounds gross.
The other question I had about that is, now that you've done the blue-haired man thing, is can you turn into what would be the love child between Julian and Ivor?
It's a great question. I did try to turn into Julian, and it gave him trauma. Yeah. So who knows what that's about.
To the potato place.
I had the trauma. We just shared it for a moment.
Yeah. Right.
So real
potatoes were my new song. How did you know?
Real quick, I'm gonna bring it back around before I was so rudely interrupted. No,
my bad.
No, I love it. Back to frog toys though. We asked the DMs, and while Josh and Tyler, I don't know if Josh has ever DM'd. I know Tyler hasn't.
Josh has DM'd, right?
Oh yeah, fucking kids on bikes and shit.
Well, that too, yeah. But before that,
Josh, do you have any advice for up and coming DMs?
Yeah, when I DM'd for Sam and Eric.
Oh, right.
And my story was like a plague situation, like during the bubonic plague.
Nice.
And
Josh is obsessed with plagues.
I had every step of the way mapped out.
Oh, you fool.
And then Eric, I had this whole city, because we were playing Pathfinder, so the cat folk, I had a whole city of cat folk in the trees. He burned the entire forest down. Ruined my entire plan. So then I kind of went back and I did some learning, and one thing I've really stuck with me is when I'm DMing, I will have a path forward, and I have to remember the players don't know anything about my story.
Yeah, they don't know that
I can give them choices, and all of those choices could be the exact same fucking thing. They don't know that.
that's actually good idea. That's good. That's good.
So you can twist the story and do anything that you want, and it still seems like they have the freedom of choice.
That is a good take. It's kind of combining yours and Ray's. Is choice can be an illusion. Like, you want them to feel like there's choice, and you want a bit of choice, but like, for example, say you come up with this awesome NPC. And it's in this town, and like, oh, they're headed to that town. Oh, I can't wait for them to meet this NPC. I got this great idea. They went to the next town over. You know what? That guy lives there now. That guy's there. Yeah, he's there. If they somehow skip over something that you're really excited for, feel free to move that down the road.
Yep. I've done that with inns and a couple of like NPCs.
I did it with a couple things in Skald. I can't remember examples. So lastly though, finishing the round, Tyler, you've never DM'd, but as a player, what do you think, what advice can you give an up-and-coming DM? Smart toys.
The only advice that I can immediately come up with is check yourself before you wreck yourself. Because if you get yourself too invested in this is how it has to go, you're no longer going to have fun. So it's just as important for you to have fun as it is for your players to have fun.
That's fair.
So do not put yourself in a box to where if something doesn't go your way, oh, that's it. It's gone to shit. You know.
Yeah.
Don't let that overwhelm you.
That's a
allow
very
the freedom,
good point.
allow the freedom and the creativity to work through. And as long as you have a structure and an outline, I think you'll get there.
Yeah, that's a very
great, Tyler.
good point. Yeah, this is all flexible and like D&D and TTRPGs, they're an improv game. They're an improv. Sometimes you gotta think on your, you gotta pull shit out of your ass. Okay, you gotta pull stuff out of your ass.
Yeah,
sounds weird when I say it that
when
way.
a character decides to go, hey, I have this ability where I can like see people's pasts and memories. Give me a story right now in an episode while we're live, and you go, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Or when, say, you're like, all right, they're gonna find this earpiece, right? And it's not gonna fucking work. It's just gonna blow their fucking ear off. And they roll an at 20, and you're like, I guess they're gonna meet the big bad. About 20 episodes early.
Oops.
And remember with all this that it is improv, but remember the first rule of improv.
Yes, and.
Yes, and. There is no. Yes, and.
Yep. Just roll with the punches, baby.
Sometimes I do a no but.
Ooh,
But that's a form of yes anding.
It is. It really is. Thank you so much,
Building.
Frogtoys. What a good question.
That is a good question.
All right. I think that's about it, but I do have one more question. Guys, like, next week, Saga Chapter 2. So, in case you haven't picked it up, guys, what we're doing with Saga, like, Skald was 121, right? Episodes long? That is a lot of time. So what we're doing is with these chapters, we're making little bookmarks where people can pick up. So tell your fucking friends and you tell them like, yeah, they're 15 episodes in. I don't want to watch like 30 fucking hours to get caught up. I just want to watch live. Okay, start on chapter 2. We're going to have a nice recap. We're going to like make sure you know everything that's going on. And then every chapter is a little arc. So, but next is chapter 2. And my last question is for Emmy. Any hints about what we can expect in chapter 2?
Oh boy, we're getting into some really crazy stuff. You guys have discovered a lot of incredible things about yourselves, and I'm sure you have a lot of questions about that, but you have just scratched the fucking surface, baby. I think in chapter 2, we're probably gonna see a lot more from Ivor and Bran's story.
Yes!
We just happened to stumble upon Gwen and Julian's issues quite early, because they were pretty obvious.
Issues.
Ivor and Bran are much more subtle characters from what I'm, viewing as their DM and friend and wife. But I've hinted at a few upcoming things that we're going to get into in this next chapter with both of those characters. And I would like to make the point that while we haven't had the traditional turn like Ragnarok and Skald, not yet anyway.
Yeah, no
but
disaster, no big disaster.
I tend to play things out a little more subtle than Steve did.
Steve's an
more
action
cinematic.
movie.
Yes, Steve's a video game and action movie. I'm a fucking book. I'm sorry.
And a thriller.
Yeah, we're on the fourth
That's
fucking
slow
page
burn.
describing the trees in the fucking Shire here, people.
Yeah. We're still in the cold open, really. This is not chapter 1. This is the prologue, but no.
That makes me
but
wonder. Has the turn happened
No.
in the background?
Okay.
Oh, in the background?
Yeah, has the turn happened in the background, and
Son
it's
of
just
a
a
bitch.
matter of.
I will say things are going on outside of your story, and
Yeah.
they will become apparent at some point. But I will say
There's
that
children.
Saga's turn might come out in a bit of a different fashion.
So no giant robot.
Well, I gotta keep you on your toes.
Man.
Space robots.
Giant robot or bust. Let's go.
A giant plague monster.
Ooh.
Well, that's just
Or we
possible.
walk out and there's just zombies just eating the plague, and then they have to fucking, they rush us and we have to fight them and
and
shit.
then Ivor
walk
pulls out
out.
shotgun. Chick.
We walk out, and there's a golem that's grazed out of the ground and is just covered in the moss.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's a dope. Oh, look at Emmy. She's writing that down.
Ray, help.
I honestly don't think I can at this point.
And on that bombshell, folks. thank you
I had one more thing
yeah,
about the chapter.
Please go on.
It's also
Please.
possible we could learn more about the voiceless circle in the next chapter. That's it.
Finally! Finally!
tier?
This is Ivor's boomstick. Say hello to Ivor's little friend, Chick.
It's just his trunk.
Boomsticks exist in Melandria, but they're not shotguns, but they do exist. They're essentially dynamite.
Oh, okay.
Ivor would know all about
Ivor
those.
shooting pebbles out of his trunk. I love it. Guys, thank you so much for joining us on this adventure. Special thanks to Emmy for taking us through this amazing fucking story.
all
We
love
love
for
her
y'all.
for it. We love you for watching. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week back in Melandria, baby. Let's go!